What's up, y'all? It's your host, Sensei, and came back here with another episode. I'm here with my co-host.
What's up, brother? Pac-Man CXZ. How's it going?
I'm doing
Just
good.
pulling up my notes on today's topic because it's quite an extensive listen, you know. So I had to take some good old-fashioned Cornell notes. I don't know if you're aware of what the Cornell notes are.
The avid kid in you. Okay, nice,
indeed.
Nice. You know what? I was not planning on making content about this, but it seems like the whole world wants to know what is going on. Yeah. So Drake and Kendrick has finally happened. Their beef has finally boiled over to full-on cinema. And we are 6 diss tracks in, and the fact that Kendrick has dropped 4 times in the span of 48 hours really makes me want to talk about this. So, let's talk about it. And the first track to start this off is Like That by Metro, Future, and out of nowhere, Kendrick dropping a random feature at the end of it.
That song did come out. It was quite the interesting listen. And honestly, I'm just happy to see that we're finally getting a rap beef that was worth listening to. Drake versus Pusha T, hella random. It's like Drake versus Rick Ross now. It's like, yeah, it's happening, but who gives a fuck, right?
Honestly, that was the funny. That's a very interesting part because of it seems like with all other rap beefs, one person goes and just body slams everybody else, and that's especially how Drake has been moved for the past like 15 years of his career. It seems like everyone has just been fodder because no one that's actually tough wanted to step up to him. Yeah. So I'm glad we actually got some real beef.
No, it's nice to see that we have 2 people that are well established that are rap beefing. Eminem and Ja Rule was not fair. Ja had like 5 summers. I feel like we don't get a lot of good rap beefs. Oh yeah, Tupac, who is also somehow a part of this. You know what? I think that tailor-made verse. We're skipping a couple songs, but we'll go back. I think that tailor-made verse with the AI really is what made Kendrick go back to back twice.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I think that the song was trash, but it's just more so the sentiment that he was trying to send at like as far as like, you know what, your elders are looking down on you. They're shitting on you. And LA dudes take that stuff really serious. They're really about their culture, even though they don't play themselves on the radio for some reason.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Honestly, the part of the tailor-made beat that really blows me the most, it seems like using AI is a slap in the face to all the other folks that are actually trying to rap. And the fact that he's going to use such a prominent West Coast dude to be the face of this AI thing literally just as a diss, and it didn't even matter to him, is what really set it off. And yeah, I agree. But
I think it's that these people really look up to what West Coast hip hop is, and Kendrick really sees himself as the face of West Coast hip hop. So for you to let down, or like quote unquote let down your elders and the legends in the space, oh man, I don't think Kendrick could let that sit with his spirit. But we're skipping a couple songs. Like That, trash. Honestly, garbage song. All those dudes are mad pussy. You notice Drake's pulling a lot of punches on Future? He hasn't really said anything too crazy.
That's his homie. And you know
everybody apparently was.
But honestly, the only thing that those two were beefing around was women. And they both don't really care about women. So there's not really much to go at.
That's what him and Metro was beefing about right now.
But he tried to fuck his wife.
He did fuck his wife.
Oh. See, I'll be mad too. I would be mad too. And it seems like that's a constant thing. Every single time he just finds the woman in your life, DMs them, dates them, do whatever.
So your girl cheats on you, you gonna go get mad at the other? No, you get mad at your girl.
I'll be mad at everybody.
No.
I'll be mad that they took me and put me in the light of the sun to get cussed by the world.
If it's some random dude, no, you gotta.
That's not a random dude. That's a quote unquote homie that's trying to fuck your wife.
I don't think it's the same thing, especially when how many Metro tracks does Drake have?
No. Your coworker going and fucking your wife. That's not crazy.
He has like 2 Metro songs ever.
Yeah. Because he went and fucked his wife. So he should keep working with the person that fucked your wife? That's ridiculous.
No, I'm just saying I don't think they really ever worked like that to begin with. They both just make music.
But they're still in the industry, eventually gonna be coworkers.
Do you owe an allegiance to all other healthcare workers? No. If they strike, are you striking? No.
I mean, kinda, but here's continue.
It depends on the circumstances.
Yeah.
If the nurses are out there striking, are you gonna go strike? No. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're trying to make it like so much more broad. No, they don't know each other like that. So
but it's still the precedence of trying to fuck my bitch, and the fact that every other person is looking at like, wow, he did the same thing to you. Oh, he did the same thing to you. At some point, you're the weirdo.
I'm weird
Because you're fucking people's wives. Yes, correct.
Wives? There's not. Most of them are not married.
Yeah,
Most of them
fair.
are not trying to get married.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They try to hit the main. That's crazy. That's all I'll say. That's crazy.
Main for now. It's not even like.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's why I think all this is so dumb. But yeah, I don't understand how he had bars for, or how he's pulling punches for Future, but wants to rap at Future at the same time. It's weird. So like that out the way. Boring. Next.
Wait, was Future even trying to rap at Drake in the first place?
They said he had some bars on the Metro tape, but like I don't know.
They were super limited though, and they were super vague, kind of on the J. Cole beat.
It's too much for me to like dive into for real. I'm just listening for other references at this point. You know, Drake was talking about Abel said had to reach it for his waist. Like that's all I'm listening for at this point, because I don't know, man. It's kinda
real
hard to keep
straight
track.
up calling someone by their name and then doing the thing, or.
Yeah.
Quick ad break. If you're coming here from Minnesota, if you're watching from Minnesota, we appreciate you. #1 Minnesota podcast. I'm just saying right now, #1 Minnesota podcast. But off the ad break.
I think that Kendrick and them. What was I saying? I don't even remember anymore.
Future pulling punches.
I don't think he should be pulling push-ups.
Okay.
Shit, I don't know. So Drake dropped push-ups, club banger potentially. You know, I like push-ups and Family Matters. I'm not gonna lie, they were both pretty.
You know what? I'll play it. I did not know how much of Hollywood is on Ozempic. That's the one thing that I can take from this whole rap beef.
It's kind of like a trend right now, kind of like Fent.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Americans are just on Ozempic right now.
Mhm.
I think it's kind of, yeah. I can't remember what company it is, but everybody's investing in them right now because everybody's taking Ozempic. Because I think they just switched over to like obesity is like the #1 problem, or it's like more.
Yeah, yes.
It's more a problem than hunger.
being
or something
hungry.
like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
There's
yeah,
more obese people than there are
everybody's on
hungry people.
Ozempic, and apparently Rick Ross is too. So, because he said that.
No lie. It makes more sense. Because to go from circular to very rectangle is different, bro. It's different, bro.
He's still fat. said
He's
jealousy's he said jealousy's a side effect of Ozempic.
And just for it to turn around with the prescription saying his name, I hope that's fake. I genuinely hope a lot of this stuff is fake. Because it seems like they're all doing too much.
Yeah.
And every turn, it keeps getting worse. Like, that's why I do not blame J. Cole for jumping out of this. Because of, if you would have told me 2 weeks ago they was going to be talking about each other being sex traffickers, predators, taking Ozempic,
Beating your wife.
in front of the world to see. And the fact that these videos are getting so much views. Like which one was it? Euphoria had like about 10 million views in the first day. That's crazy.
This might be the last rap beef ever.
The rap beef to end all rap beef. How come?
Rap is dying. Like, it just is.
Yeah, that's
this
fair.
might be the last rap beef ever.
Was this? Wow. So this is literally like the last what's it called? Charge to the rap genre.
It very well could be, just because, you know, last year was a terrible year for rap. It was really bad.
There was no all-timers, yeah.
Kendrick just put out the most streamed song this year when it was like 9.8 or 9.3 million first day. So it's like,
comparing that to literally every other genre, that's kind of scary. Yeah.
it's dying. It's going under. And we're just going to be overtaken by country
Afro.
with some 808s. And I don't like it.
I'm not mad at that, but hey.
I am. I don't want that.
Nah, I feel it.
But push-ups.
That was a pulled punch?
Are we literally going to run down the whole song?
Oh, we can.
All of them? There's 6 of them. This is going to take a really, really long time. That's why I started the notes.
Oh, okay, all right, continue.
Bullet points. Just bullet points.
Okay, continue. Throw out the bullet points.
So for push-ups, just the stuff that I heard off top, and the reason there's not that much for push-ups is because I didn't write down stuff for everybody. I just wrote between Kendrick and Drake.
Okay.
A lot of push-ups is towards other people. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair. Honestly, I feel like that's why it was so hard, because of it was a 20v1 at first, and the fact that he was able to have such a crazy song that everyone just said, okay, let's really do this.
No,
it's different.
It still is, and it's getting worse. Metro dropped BBL, Drake, AB out here talking about Caucasian or something. He plays football. What does Drake even have to do with your lifestyle?
All of a sudden, wait, who said that?
AB, you know, the one that quit football mid-game because he CTE'd all the way out?
the WS crash out of all sports history. But wow, that's what I've been saying for the longest. This has been a long time coming. You can't move this way for so long, and not even okay. He made culture vulturing turn into just adapting to the environment that you're in, and that is ridiculous.
Yes.
And the fact that you're able to change your soul sound completely every single time should be not a positive as it's looked, but it should be at least a little bit of a doc.
That's the
all to say.
stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. You should have one sound for the rest of your life.
Not even that. You should have one sound.
You should be stuck to one genre.
No.
What is your point?
But what my point is, you can't put out mediocre stuff in different genres and people praise you for being number one in every genre. No, you're dropping mid.
What's mediocre? Oh, you talking about Drake?
Yes, Drake.
What's mediocre?
House music stuff. The Latin stuff.
He put out
Canada.
2 songs. He's on 2 Spanish songs. He made that house album to get out the deal.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Bad Bunny song personally. I don't know, but I like it.
I guess. All I'm saying is, I feel like he gives himself a Drake stimulus package every single time he goes and drops mediocre stuff, and that's why we've been able to still say he's the GOAT for the past like 10 years, even though his run was done in like 2014, 2015.
That's super duper cap. All I'll say is that
when did views drop?
2016.
Okay, 2016. Okay, that's fair.
All I'll say is that One Dance was the most streamed song. I think, was it on Spotify at one point?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, everybody talking about all this crazy stuff, but let's get to push-ups because we haven't said a single thing about it yet. So can't get booked outside America. Drake is bigger than them outside the country. Kendrick is small. He is splitting his deal 50% with Top.
Real quick. I'm not short. I don't like this. I don't like this narrative that folks have been throwing my way, because I'm out here, some context. Anytime I'd say something about this whole Kendrick beef, motherfuckers put in, he must be 5'9", and I don't like this. I don't like this. But continue.
As somebody that's 5'8", I see why you wouldn't like that. Kendrick going pop. He's given Kendrick a lot of flack for collaborating with, what was it, Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift. That Bad Blood feature, nobody liked it. The Taylor Swift fans didn't like it. I didn't like it. You hear it on the radio, it's terrible. They skip it half the time.
Blood. Continue.
Could you tell me a single part of his verse of that song? Because I've heard it so many times. I could sing the whole Bad Blood song. I don't know his verse.
If you started me, I'd probably finish it, but
I've never played that song in my life. I can sing the whole song. I don't know his verse, bro. That's crazy. Not a word. 20v1, which I think is a very fair point, because he really did have to respond to everybody. Hey, y'all not all gonna say something and think I'm not gonna say something back at least. You know,
did tell him to shut the fuck up, make some drums, nigga. I feel him.
Runtime can only be so long. Drake is bigger than him in LA, which I think is a bigger point than anybody is like letting it be. I'm literally more famous than you in your city.
That is unfair, because his style of music leads him to have more fans. Like, Kendrick refuses to drop a bad album, right? Can we put it, or at least an unmeaningful album?
I don't like that as a narrative. I get what you're saying, but I don't like it.
So the fact that you're out here making club hits, of course you're gonna have overselling shows everywhere you go. Everyone wants to dance. No one wants to really not trying to be what's the word? Poetic with everything that they listen to.
Rap is smaller than hip hop, yeah.
Yeah. And that's unfair to be like, that's the point. that's why I'm a better artist than you. Baloney.
Not only did Kendrick show us that
Barbie Gash.
Not only did Kendrick show us with Not Like Us, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Not only did he show us with Not Like Us that he's fully capable, and Money Trees that he's fully capable, but he's acted like he doesn't have one of the best hit makers out right now as his fucking cousin, sitting right next to him all day, every day, whenever he's in the studio, whenever he's recording, writing for him half the time. Baby Keem is out here putting out straight heat. If he really, really wanted to, it wouldn't be an issue.
And that's the point, because that stuff is not that much. It is not that fulfilling to a lot of folks.
No, you can't say it's not fair and then be like, you could do this easily and you have the resources and you're not using them. It's one or the other. He chose rap, you're losing. You're just smaller than him in your own city. And it's about your own city part. As a Los Angelesite.
Okay, yeah.
You should have more more Angelinos on his side.
There's a lot of white folks in Angeles. I'm not gonna lie.
They're mostly Latino. I'm pretty sure. Like 51% minimum is Latino in LA. I'm pretty sure. They're like almost in Mexico. Like actually.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But you know, and I know not just the demographic, but there's the sheer amount of people. It kind of what's it called? Spreads past the Compton area that he would be.
Compton. He doesn't make music for those people. I don't think.
Not anymore.
He makes music that is representative of those people.
Okay.
I don't think he makes music for those people.
Them folks don't listen to this stuff.
Nah, Draco and like Stink Team. What's that guy? Ramble and those kind of people.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like they're making music for them. I feel like Drake is like, or not Drake. Kendrick's like La Russell. He's doing like low key, conscious, like trying to put you on a little bit, like. Expand your mind kind of rap, but like more so with stuff that he feel like people's not talking about. La Russell was an interesting choice because he's not that popular, but if you know about La Russell.
I don't know about La Russell. That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
He's from LA too. That's why I chose him. So.
Oh, okay. That works. Honestly, I feel like the conversation gets muddied the longer that it goes on because of Kendrick has set himself up to completely blow him out the water in every aspect of this quote unquote like diss making because of he was able to set up the underlining message of everything this dude is saying is just cap. It's just cap. Don't believe none of it.
Kendrick set up to make it sound like Drake's a liar?
Yes, correct.
Not only do I disagree with that, let's get through these last 3 points and then we'll talk about everything, right?
Okay.
Whitney with the security guard. Nobody's talking about that. He's saying that not only is your child not yours, but your wife cheated on you with your security. Nobody's talking about that. I don't like it. That John Morant line that had nothing to do with Kendrick, but I'm very confused by it. Shout out to the hooper out there busting down the gritty. All that broken Twitter crying shit for bitches, whatever he said. What happened? I don't get. I hate Drake with these sublims because he'll bring it up and then like I gotta ask, and nobody's gonna answer.
Right away. And I was thinking about that too. I thought it was hoes, but I'm like, there's no way it's about hoes. The age just doesn't work. But you know what? Want to look that up?
What?
I've looked that up while you continue.
Oh, the John Morant stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that Drake being bigger than Kendrick in his own city. Not being talked about enough. Whitney being with the security guard, also not being talked about enough. You got cheated on with one of your employees, or by one of your employees.
I was right.
I'd be sick.
They dated the same woman.
And then again, dated. Like when these dudes, when it sounds like they're going through women like packs of candy, like they're going through women like gum.
They should change the adjective. That's a wrong word.
I don't get how you care this much.
Yeah.
How you have beef.
It's the little things in life.
I get it's the pillow talking and everybody, spreading information, and that's like where the problem is. How do you keep letting yourself get in that same situation when everybody keeps doing the same stuff? You like they're trying to make me believe right now that Drizzy Drake in 2012 had a baby girl with the most loyalist, most genius thought to walk this planet that said, you know what? I'm going to take this baby and this child support money and go sit out the way and shut the fuck up forever and never be in the spotlight and never ask for nothing and never try to do anything ever. And it never got brought up until Kendrick said something. That's what they want me to believe right now. That's what they're trying to get me to believe right now.
That is very unbelievable because I have seen a lot of baby mothers ruin their bag super quickly.
Immediately.
So, yeah.
Mariah Mills didn't even get the baby. She blew it up bad.
Real quick, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that real quick. I don't understand what is so difficult about getting out of the way once you already got your bag of gold. Because it's like there's nothing good that could come from you trying to make the motherfucker that's giving you this bag of gold look terrible.
I will never understand it. But that's what they're trying to pass up on me right now and make me believe. That's another thing I don't like about this.
What if it was the one in the generation though?
What do you mean?
What if he went and found what is LeBron's wife's name?
Savannah.
Yes.
Here's why I don't.
What if he found the Savannah James of baby mothers?
I don't believe that, not for multiple reasons.
Okay.
Drake was pretty peak in 2012. and things have only gotten easier to expose every year since then.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was at full power. Yeah.
unless you're telling me that he's just putting full attention and energy and resources into this one family and then just like dish Adonis, that's just what you're trying to tell me. I just don't believe it at all. I feel like you're just consistent as a person. You're like, you know what? I'm not gonna take care of either kid, you know, or I'm gonna take care of both.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You wouldn't go out your way to make this individual life in the shadows this whole time while having a son that's not. It's
I
a little
refuse
much.
to believe that's a real thing. It's not real.
Yeah. I mean, wait. I mean, what about the fact that Adonis was tied to the Adidas release of Nokata?
No, he was Adidon.
Adidon. That's a fire name.
It was gonna be Adidon, and then Nocta was. But that's the thing that doesn't make sense to me either. Why would Drake have a deal with Adidas? He's been signed to Nike. I don't know if they had like some contractual issues or like the deal was up or whatever, but like he's been signed to Nike for forever, then re-signed to Nike. Like why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He almost had the deal. It was almost out. Like it's not like they announced the baby like weeks before. Was almost out, and then he just re-signed with Nike. That doesn't even make sense.
Okay. I mean, I feel like you could still use that as like a forever deal. I feel like that's kind of what it looked like when quote unquote Pusha T exposed, and then it like sped up the process of the I'm not hiding the world from my son, I'm hiding the stuff from my world whole aspect of it.
I feel like if Adidas was gonna do that, they would have did it, because they already got Kanye and Beyonce. Drake would have just like kind of wrapped wrapped up hip hop
the
for
real what's it called, monopoly no one's talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think that if that was real, they still would have did something, but it just doesn't make sense for him to go Nike, Adidas. Oh, this thing got exposed. All right, fine, back to Nike. That's just kind of weird.
Okay, that's fair. They would lose money in the long term because they don't lose anything by the world knowing about the son early. Yeah,
I don't think that's real. Exposing the children, and that's the thing that people aren't talking about either. Is the information even real that Kendrick is saying? The cases, the people around him being pedos, I believe that. That happens a lot. That's weird.
Yeah.
A lot of this other stuff, like what else do I got? I got notes for Euphoria, quite a bit. He's not black. The Parkinson bar maybe directed at Dennis. I don't know who.
What is Parkinson? I didn't hear that.
Shit could get shaky. I'm a Parkinson. So, somebody in his family might have Parkinson's. If they not his real friends, he's YNW Melly, double homicide on Kendrick and Cole. That's what I want to see, though. I would really love to see Cole and Kendrick get into it, because that's the one thing I noticed about Euphoria. Like, the first half of Euphoria is just, to me at least, is just Kendrick rapping. I don't even think there's bars in it, but it's hard, though. So you listen. Bro, if Cole would have stayed in it. Like, Drake's going to make a club song. Like you said, he's going to make the more pop song, but just like straight bars, he's just like, man, Cole has them bars, though. You get them immediately. Like,
yeah, no, Cole is a lot more simpler version of Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. But let's talk about the first part to begin this. The calling Drake a white boy. I have been wondering why that hasn't been more of like a thing in hip hop, where they just like slowly like start discrediting Drake. I've been wondering why that hasn't happened in so long. I don't know if it's because he just like stayed super talented all this time, or if it's like a low hanging fruit, or the fact that all of them are messing with white folks.
No, it's always been a thing with Drake, but he just got a nice hiatus between Back to Back and when Nonstop dropped. When he said, I'm light skinned but I'm still a dark nigga, everybody was like, that sounds weird. You sound white. Like, why would you say that? That's strange.
Honestly, I have not and then another thing that I find like extra weird is the constant talk about like slavery and like I'm not dark skinned but I'm still a hard nigga, or something that I'm light skinned but I'm still a dark nigga. Shit like that seems like he's trying to still continue the facade of being a person that he really is not. Like, there was a video that surfaced of, I don't know if it was like a clip from Degrassi or it was him just hanging out with other white folks, but he's on a table and they're all like a bunch of rich kids, and they're all talking about like how Drake is like changing his lingo from when he was with Toronto folks compared to when he's like with these folks.
Did you see the clip of him talking about how he was raised?
No.
He grew up with his mom. He went to an all-Jewish school. He had a bar mitzvah. He went to the temple. Like, he grew up Jewish, like, literally. Like,
So that's why it seems like the white boy jokes actually like hit harder than all the other things that they are thrown around.
If there's anything that's actually gonna change in hip hop after this, Drake actually might not be able to say the N-word anymore. This might be the final stake where people are just like, nah, it's weird. Do other stuff.
You corny ass nigga, it's just called today.
It's like you can rap, you can sing. like he said, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. Sing, make a song.
Why did he ever switch? Dude, Nonstop, was that when he started being a rippity rappity? Getting back to like rapping for real?
Nonstop was on the album that was entirely too long.
Yeah, Scorpion
just had too many songs.
But I feel like there was like a point where he said, you know what, I am no longer gonna be a singing dude. I'm literally gonna rap all the time. Which I love that shit. I love that shit.
And that's kind of what Kendrick was touching on too. It's like he started making music for women, but then he just at one point decided that he was like tough.
Yeah, because the last song that he made that was actually like a singy-songy song to me was Ratchet Happy Birthday. And ever since that moment, it's just been rippity rap.
There are other singy songs. That's really
I mean, yeah, but I feel like that was like his best moment when he was doing that singy-songy stuff. And then after that, he hasn't had that type of high in a good minute.
He hasn't had a popular pop singing song. Like a charting singing song is what you're saying.
I mean, me personally, it's more of like a song that I've liked. So that he's actually like went back to the singy thing and he's not like forcing it.
Because I'm trying to think of these more recent albums. I didn't listen to CLB and I still don't, out of spite.
Certified pedophile. Jesus. I don't even feel right saying that.
CLB, what came out after that?
Continue.
What came out after CLB? It was... I'm trying to think. Yeah, but I get what you're saying, though. No, he doesn't have too many singy songs here recently.
Honestly,
just a lot of acting tough.
For All the Dogs and Her Loss. Then honestly, never mind. The Certified Lover Boy. Then Dark Lane demo tapes.
All those had singing songs on them.
I mean, one or two, but not like a lot. Not where that's like the main focus of the stuff.
He was singing about love like a BBL. You don't know if it's real till you feel one.
Continue.
No, I think Drake has had a lot of singy-songy songs. I don't remember why we were talking about that, but yeah,
because he's stepping away from what really made him popular, what really the fans really want.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that. On to some of the more cliff notes from Euphoria. We got We See You Pushing P, Let's See You Push a T. That was quite the bar right there. I did enjoy that quite a bit. Now, you know what my favorite bar is? Could you guess?
No, which one was it?
Never in my days did I think that somebody would have the gall, the sheer gumption to have bars for Chubbs. I never thought I'd see the day. He said, let's see if Chubbs really crashed something. I said, run it back 6 more times.
Honestly, on that note, I never realized how many folks are around Drake. Honestly, it took till that, what's it called? The skit from RDC where he said, I don't know half these motherfuckers in the room. I was like, damn, he really be with entourages. Always been with entourages. Like 20, 30 deep all the time. How can you know all these people? And how can all these people be trustworthy?
That's not how that works.
What do you mean?
When you're like with Drake, I feel like it's not the same kind of entourage.
Okay, what do you mean?
When you're a Drake, you have to have your whole team come with you. So that's your
Safety,
security team,
yeah.
which is a couple of people. You probably have if not a publicist, a manager, or one of those kind of people. There's a publicist, manager, and there's another agent, or one of those kind of people. Or you have your assistant or assistants. It's like that's like 13 people right there.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So I don't think it's fair to necessarily be like, oh, you really run hella deep. Oh, who are these random ass people? They work for me, bro. For now, at least.
I'm at work. And that's why there's so many leaks in the ship, because I wonder how much money it takes to ask your publicist, hey, bro, what's going on, man?
And then again, I don't believe that. You got the leak, and all you got was Drake has an 11-year-old daughter, and here's his dad's suitcase. Like, and where's this girl at still? Like,
well, let's not say only. You continue to be a deadbeat, and that's part of the family structure. There's lies to it.
That's not like insight, though. If you have the 11-year-old that you don't know about, then that's why they're calling him a deadbeat, because the baby's not public. But Drake basically did the same thing. It's like, you don't take pictures with your kids, so
But the difference is that he just doesn't want his kids in the limelight. We know he has kids.
And who's to say if Drake did have a daughter that it's not the exact same thing? So
That's
I think
fair.
I think it's fair to be like, you don't take pictures with your kids.
Yeah. I love how many kid bars this thing is going. I enjoyed it.
I see why Cole got out of it. He was like, I don't even need this. It's so unnecessary.
And you know the most wild part about it, I always wonder, what are the kids thinking in this moment? They was watching their dad just do all this. Are they not embarrassed?
Adonis is like 8.
Oh, never mind.
He's coloring.
Never mind.
He's trying to stay inside the lines. That's what he's thinking about.
I thought they were Kanye West kids' age. Never mind.
Hell, North is only like 12.
I mean, yeah, but you're conscious about what everything's going on though. When you hit
if you have parents like that, I wouldn't let you on social media. I wouldn't let you on social media if I'm Kim. I'm just nah. Gunna looks like a Saint Bar. I don't get what he meant by that. It could either mean that he has information about Drake being a snitch, or he knows so much information about Drake that if he were to tell it, he would look like he's worse than Gunna, which I don't know. Either way,
snitching. Continue.
I guess the real women.
That one was a lot. Not gonna lie, that one was a lot.
Which is like, yeah, I guess.
And honestly, I didn't like that line because it's like pot calling kettle black. Because all y'all is just insane.
Y'all are all beefing over women, but Drake don't mess with real women.
Evil individuals.
Quite interesting.
None of y'all are married and gave your.
This is Sculpture Garden Security.
Oh,
Please
Jesus.
stay off the sculptures. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Fall and break your ankle.
May I have your attention, please? This is Sculpture Garden Security. Please stay off
No, like
the
actually that'd be
sculptures.
terrible.
Thank you.
Fake raps. I don't remember what that bar was, but I guess his like you were saying, like he doesn't really live the life that he raps.
What was the one diss track where he just went? It just started naming off all the people that actually do the thing, and it's like, that's lame. That is so lame to me.
The people that do the thing. What do you mean?
Like people that be like robbing and shooting names and that actually be doing the crime and stuff. That be getting people hit.
I think that was I don't know. I don't remember. He uses Atlanta artists to validate his blackness. That was another
time of that white line just hitting.
Let's see if Chubbs really crashed something. That was quite crazy. Chubbs done got so many mentions for no reason, just for existing.
That colonizer line was my favorite one.
Yeah. So the BBL Drake allegations. Let's see if your core audience has stomached that. So you can see where you get your abs from. V12, that's a fast one. So somebody posted, I did absolutely no research on this. Apparently there's some machine called the V12, whatever medical term, that gives you fake abs.
Yeah. I think it's lipo. It's the one that sucks out the fat.
And
that's why the picture of, I think it's AI of them circling all the parts that they want to remove and they do that looks like Drake, makes it extra funny. Metro, you're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good.
It's a crazy life we're living, man. You can just get fake abs these days.
I told you last episode, you could be 6'7" tomorrow. Well, in a month. But continue.
I don't think they'd let me get that tall.
Just tips over. But continue.
So I only wrote this down because I don't like what it implied.
Okay.
He said Yachty can't give you no swag neither. Are we saying Yachty has swag? I don't like that. Let's kill that narrative today.
No.
Let's be done with that.
He's tough.
The music can be fine. Swag? Relax.
He's not like Smino or nothing, but yes, he is cool.
Anyway, concrete be concreting, but cool Yachty?
Real quick. Is that hairpin thing an actual thing?
What? That's Smino, he's trying to copy Smino or something?
Not even the copy Smino, but the reason why people are like, oh yeah, no, you're copying Smino and failing, they said the hair clips, the ones that Drake got are the ones that you get when you're still in the process of getting your hair done, but the one that Smino got is the one when you're done.
See, I'm not that kind of black, right? I didn't have any sisters or anything, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
Okay, fair enough.
That's just a little out my depths.
Okay.
You would probably know better. I don't know if your mom was getting her hair done. My mom got dreads, so shit. Can't say the word nigga. Which I kind of goes back to the first point of not being black, I guess. Also,
real quick apology, I take back the whipped and chains like American slaves. That's not a good bar. That is a bad bar. I heard that again today. I'm like, you know what, this is actually corny.
It's just really
It's unnecessary. It's a little bit much. I'm not gonna lie. It is.
That whole song was unnecessary. I don't like the bar after it. It was weird. Keep making dance music, and the only reason I wrote it down is because it was a command. He didn't ask. He said, "Keep making dance music." I don't like what you're doing right now, but if you make dance music, you know what? We'll never have a problem again.
Exactly.
Where is the man? Because I've only seen the boy. I've been saying, I don't know about you. You always want to argue with me. This man needs to grow up. You are 37, doing the same shit you were doing when you were 20. Lock in.
Yeah, I'm not. It's tough. That's part of it. And honestly, watching the world just like scoop past him all this time, because I feel like we've been tired of Drake for the past 5 years. Everyone's been like, you falling off for the past 5-6 years. Literally after oh my God, CLB. Like once CLB wasn't that crazy of an album, they're like, yeah, no, you're trash. And the fact that since he dropped so much, there's always 3 songs on every trash project that's really, really good, that the whole OVO fan base is like, oh yeah, no, this one is hard. This one's hard. And then they keep pushing it back to the forefront. Like the fact that he's able to drop and still be like the top 10 songs in the United States of America is ridiculous. So it's literally just like money begetting more money.
Oh, he is one of the top listened to artists. He is the top listened to hip hop artist, I think. Mm-hmm. I was looking at his Spotify the other day. It's like 88 million. Everybody else is like 60, 40, 50.
Yeah, 20, honestly, but continue.
No, like Kendrick is like 60. That's why I like say like Kendrick, Cole, like those kind of people, 60, 40, 50. Future's like 66, something like that. Where's the man? Oh, when I see you with 60 Red, I see 2 bad bitches. That was a good one. I for the memes, I really like that line. I'm sure we'll see a lot more of that in the future. And I'm okay with it. That was pretty funny. You don't like women because you see them as competition and you'll pop ass with them. That was also for the jokes. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
And that's my favorite part about this diss track being first, is the fact that how fun it is. And he's literally just throwing stuff out the same way Drake was just throwing stuff out. Because that's one of the things that people like really like harp on with Kendrick. It seems like he's just being a rippity, rapidy, boring motherfucker all the time. And the fact that he's able to go and make all these jokes and be still interesting for 7 minutes like that song is crazy. It's crazy. And the thing is, to do that all on very mid beats is a lot. It's a lot. But continue.
You doing 3 beat switches? I don't know. These beats was pretty alright to me. The cease and desist on like that. Again, I feel like that's like cap. Like I don't know why he would send a cease and desist. What are you cease and desisting? Like,
yeah, okay. At some point, this is just gonna become a defamation case. That's what this is.
It's like a lot of this stuff just doesn't make sense to me, at least. I don't know. Maybe I just don't get the business of it. But you don't know about being a dad. Don't know nothing about that. Get him to pray. Don't know nothing about that.
Tell him to pray. Don't know nothing about that. Go find God.
But if he wasn't trying to be a father anyway, you know, like,
that's part of it. I'm not mad at it. Wait, being a deadbeat when you're famous, I get it, but it couldn't be me.
I don't even think it's about being famous. You just gotta be so many places all the time. It's like, even if I tried, I would barely be here.
Even if I was a good dad, 2 things would happen: we lose all this money, or I just hate you. That's just the only thing that could happen.
You would still have a lot of money. You just want to have more.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's the greedy part. They want more.
My whole thing is I can't go to Barbados because I have to take you to school in the morning. I don't know. I just doesn't sound too.
You act like you don't already have a house full of damn near servants. If you don't get one of them to drive that little boy to school, I will be in Barbados by 6. What do you mean?
But are you really being a dad though?
Again, like I'm trying to think of a better example, but I can't. Dave Chappelle kind of gave an example. He's like, I go on tour all the time. I come back. It's like I'm like meeting my kids again because they just went through 3 phases of life by the time I get back. So it's like
they go from 5'3" to 6'3" by the time you come home. Yeah.
It's like he's like, every time I come back, I'm meeting somebody different. It's like I'm like, my kid's grown. It's like, you got a girlfriend? What the fuck?
And that's another thing. You actually have to like love women too. That's another thing that's missing in this whole like conversation when you're trying to be like a good father, but without like your other person actually being there. It is literally just random motherfuckers just raising your kids, and that's a whole nother conversation.
That is a very good point. Ghostwriters. I'm sick of the ghostwriter allegations. Who cares? Let's be serious.
They all got ghostwriters. And if you don't got ghostwriters at this point, you don't want to be famous.
If you understand how writing camps and all the rest of the actually having a label, why you work with these people on the label, it's dumb to even have these
Even say that in the
ghostwriter
first place?
arguments.
Okay.
It's dumb, it's stupid. Don't beef with the family, Crody. It could get deep with the family, Crody. Family, Crody. So
I hope they're not lying about Drake's cat name being Cody.
Yeah. So that's the thing that I was gonna bring up. I don't think that Kendrick. If you could confirm, if Kendrick would say that out of his own mouth, I would believe that Kendrick hates his man more than he loves his family. Because for you to know so much about this man that you know the name of his cat, to not only know it but use it so swiftly in this rap battle, to call him pussy,
And
that
honestly,
shit is crazy.
That's my favorite part about having diss tracks with artists that are actually good at what they do, because of the point of it. Something like slight like that, no one will know but you, just you. Like when Drake said make a right, another right, when he's talking about spinning up on what's his name, Kanye's crib. That's crazy. But yeah, that's a favorite part.
That's what I
about
don't
it.
like though. It's like you can tell it's a diss, but you don't know who they're talking about. I hate that. Then like shit just got a little crazy after Euphoria. I'm not gonna lie. Euphoria. Then we get Family Matters. Family Matters has some bars on it.
Did you watch the video?
There's a video? No.
Bro. He gets the car from what is that album? The one with the car in front.
Money Trees?
Yeah. No, the album.
May I have your attention?
Good Kid, Mad City?
This is sculpture.
Motherfuckers love being in that goddamn water.
Please stay out of the water. The pond is part of the sculpture. Thank you.
Somebody's watching this crazy.
That's why I wouldn't want to have kids, because get the fuck off the thing.
May I have your attention, please?
Sometimes I want somebody to let me borrow their kid because I feel like they be whining.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd be like, y'all be fucking like.
It's more like they just need a break. But
I feel like they don't treat their kids like people, and that's why.
yeah, they don't.
It's like if you treat them like little people, be like, hey, little nigga, I need to sleep sometimes. Can you just lock in? Like, if you're not gonna die, can you leave me alone?
Fuck you cry for it. I just fed you. I just burped you. I just pooed you.
You'll never get away from that. But I feel like there's other times where you could be like, hey, lock in, try.
My whole thing is, I be looking at my brother's eye when my nephew just be doing shit, bro. And he like, I see it twitch. There's like a twitch in his eye. Because of my nephew was literally like standing on the table. And then he was just, get the fuck out.
Can you imagine being like a poor Drake coming home to your modest 1-bedroom apartment, and you come and walk in and your light-skinned son and daughter have broken your 50-inch TV, and that's all you were looking forward to is coming home and watching some TV as they screamed in the background and annoyed the fuck out of you, but you at least got the TV, and now they just broke the TV. Like, could you imagine walking in the crib as a modest, no plane having ass Drake, walking in the crib and you just see them, they both stand still immediately, and you just like, oh, I don't even want to know, bro. I don't got time for this today. I don't got the energy.
I don't care who did it. I don't get out. Get out. But continue.
Now we're on to Family Matters. Now that Drake is poor, apparently.
What was the thing we were talking about before this?
I have no idea.
Continue.
Now we're on to Family Matters.
The car. Yes. Oh my god.
Good Kid, Mad City.
You might be right.
Section 80.
That was a great album. I enjoyed myself on that one. Good Kid, Mad City. You see this car?
Yeah.
He went and got that car and put it into a trash compactor. He picked the car up and then went to a trash compactor and crushed that mug.
Why?
Because it was funny. That wasn't hard? That's not hard?
That's really... Unless that car meant something to him, I think that's kind of stupid.
Hey, it's a shot at the car. That's a little bit much. But hey.
And kind of just destroying part of rap history, and it's kind of going back to these Kendrick bars of, you know what, are you really for the culture? You know what? Maybe Kendrick is right. You're out here just destroying rap artifacts.
I'm not mad at it, but continue.
First thing he says on Family Matters is that Kendrick's giving fake info. That was the first thing he said. Like, so that's why I'm like, I don't know that.
How much can you even take serious if all of this is like just fake? Part of it got to be fake. I wouldn't be surprised if some of this is fake. Yeah.
If a lot of this, and he's like, if he is actually raising his son and stuff, it's like y'all are just talking. He's giving him Cheerios every morning. He's like, you know how many times this boy that threw up on me? You talking about I don't raise my kid. What?
And honestly, that would piss me off the most about all the allegations. You're actually spending time with your son. Like Pusha T didn't make you go and bring him to the light. Yeah, I would be upset too. I'll be upset too.
Metro gets a random bar where he talk about how he stole his main squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
He calls him a fake activist. Kendrick's a fake activist. He puts no money trees in his neighborhood.
In his communities,
community. I think that's very true.
Do we need to have that conversation of, is he actually even doing anything for the culture, or is he just whining a lot about how poor black folks be?
It's easy to say that you're not doing anything when you don't see videos, but like, if you see videos,
Post one
then
video.
you're like,
you're fake. You're faking it. Yeah.
So you know what? It's possible. Maybe not.
Mm-hmm. That's a tough part about trying to be an activist, especially in this 2024 world we live in, because of, if you aren't posting, you're actually doing it more harm than good. But if you are posting, you're kind of deteriorating and making it capitalistic. So,
then there's a line about, so Drake claims that Kendrick is jealous. That Kendrick is not single. And that he is upset that Drake
is able to be 47 and still live this life of a 22-year-old.
Is able to have different kinds of women is the exact quote that he made. And he's like, you're cheating on, you cheating on your light-skinned queen with, there's something about white girls. I don't know. I don't remember how he said it, but like, I was like, that was an interesting, that was weird to me. Like, that was just weird. I don't know.
It is tough. One of the things I find interesting about not only Drake, like, going into like the whiteness of it, like when he was like, y'all call me white boys, I like the ring of it, because these motherfuckers rolling out white flags, right? Tough, fire. And then he looks at Kendrick Lamar in the eye and said, how can you be so pro-black and you just fucking white bitches? That's crazy. And then the reason why I bring that up, it got me the picture in the mind of, imagine if Dr. Umar was out here with the White House. Does his message actually get nullified with that fact?
That's not the same for Kendrick. We're not even going to start that conversation. Kendrick is not Dr. Umar. Those are two very different people. Dr. Umar has a very, very different message than Kendrick does. I don't think that's fair.
Okay, fine. I'll take that.
Next line, no picture with the kids, which I think is a very fair point. He's like, I'm a deadbeat. You don't post your children. They don't exist. You're ashamed of them. I think it's perfectly fair.
He posted them on the Big Steppers album cover. It's him, his not Whitney, his girl now, I think, and then the two kids. They're both holding one kid.
I think Whitney is his wife.
So they are married.
They're engaged, but they're together. Okay. But they live in California, so common law. So
interesting. That was the part that was confusing me, but okay, continue. Yep.
He said he feels like Bobby. He only wants to know what Whitney needs. Who's Dave Free? I didn't look that up.
I have no idea who Dave Free is.
Potentially the father of one of Kendrick's children. Whatever the. What is this? Like, what the fuck is this?
And did he say something about Dave East next? Was that what? Kendrick Lamar wife. Now, why would I keep associated with Dave Free if he slept with Whitney? Damn.
I don't even know who that is. Oh, no. He said if your GM hit your BM, something. So that's like, he's like the head of the label or something?
Oh. Drop him, give me 50?
No, this is on Family Matters.
I no, but there's the same dude on Drop and Give Me 50, like as in they're giving out splits.
I don't think I think Top is a person named Top.
Oh,
I don't think his last name is Dog, but it sounds like his name is Top.
Okay. Okay. I would say, who is Dave Free?
Dave Free.
Former president of Top Dog Entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Maybe his name isn't Top then.
Interesting.
So
That's a thing that I feel like not enough people are talking about. It's not fair when you go back to back. There's too much content to dissect.
We are forgetting a lot. We are definitely ended up missing. Nah, that's tough. Are those the tepid mugs? Man, I love Minnesota. Oh, love Minnesota. That shit is so fire. I hope that the camera can catch that because that is fire.
Did I tell you that the Dalai Lama's here? Yeah. No, the Dalai Lama's here, man.
Minnesota's about to be so lit. Like, give it a year or two, bro. Let's get a ring.
That.
Let us get us the ring.
Give it a decade or two. So that's not his kid, which, if you could confirm that, I think that would be quite interesting. He's short again, which I think we were all aware of. Not the tallest guy. The weekend's music getting played in gay bars. Just another random stray bar, which is just like, whoa. Drake getting away with a gay bar in 2024 is crazy.
Yeah,
I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it, especially with all the flicks that there is of. But hey, I feel him.
I never thought I'd see the day where he made the bar, but not only did it and nobody said anything. Crazy. He's only hard when Baby Keem writes. That's what Drake is claiming, that Kendrick's only hard when Baby Keem writes. He gets Grammys just for existing. Or dropping, I should say. He beats his wife, cheats on his wife, won't commit to his wife, and has gone pop. And that's all I got from Family Matters.
And now let's, you know what? Hold on. Question: does I wonder if they can you catch it? Oh no, I can't tell. Does Kendrick lose more if any of it turns out that it's real?
It depends on what.
Okay.
If Kendrick really beats his wife,
That's like I feel like that kind of throws a really big wrench in his whole self-image if something crazy like that actually comes out.
find out Kendrick's like Dana White. You remember that? I can't even remember what event they were at, but Dana White like slapped the shit out of his wife at this event.
I do.
I think it was like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember. It wasn't a Super Bowl, but it was something big. Yeah.
The thing that got me more than anything is that he came out and basically was like, "This is what we do. Like we just been like this. We been putting our hands on each other." I was like, "That's the stance you're taking." Like we always been like this.
And this is why I'll never separate the artist from the art, because then I won't be able to listen to nothing. I won't be able to watch nothing. And it's just, it's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Because I feel like we're watching two psychopaths go back to back on each other. That's a little bit much. It's a little bit much. Especially if the later things in the songs that are being dropped come out to be true. That is a lot.
But that's the thing. How many years is it going to be? Like, if Drake has if this hypothetical Drake kid scenario is real, and he really did get the magical unicorn thought that's just going to just stay out the way.
Question:
I don't think exists.
Is it illegal to hide kids? Is that real?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, continue.
From the hell no. What the fuck?
No,
you cannot exist on paper legally.
Really?
You have to kind of sort of have a reason, but yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Like
continue.
you can anyway, but unless they prove that, no. My point what I was gonna make. The only way you're gonna find that out if that exact scenario has to happen. He found the golden woman that's just gonna not say anything. You're not gonna find out till that girl turns 18.
Yeah, that's true.
And she just get out and do her own stuff. That's the only way that you go find out. And then we got like 7 more years, 8 more, or 6 more years before. Like that's not a real thing.
Okay. I feel like that would be like the. Actually, no. I think Drake will be done by then.
Does anybody care in 7 years?
Exactly.
He won't be
Yeah.
done. Drake will never be done. Drake will be like the Isley Brothers and the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Aerosmith and all the rest of them. He'll tour forever.
Damn. That is true. That is definitely
He'll
true.
always tour. New music.
We'll treat him like Lil Wayne. There's a there's a point that I was gonna make earlier, but I forgot about it. But continue.
Yeah, I just think that unless you can substantiate a lot of these claims, a lot of this means nothing, and especially the bigger claims, if you don't have any like concrete proof, if you can't post a picture of the kid, like